Hey guys, welcome to 5 Minutes in God's Word. As you see, I'm still in PJs because I haven't been feeling well. So decided to sleep in a bit today and work from my room, which has somewhat made a lot of progress. But I was dying. I felt like I was dying. So I'm better now, and I'm like, devil, you're a liar. I'm about to share some Jesus power upon this world. Um, so, so like every normal person, like when I felt I was sick, I went to Google and I was like, hey, symptoms, what do I have? And Google told me I was dying and I had like 3 days to live. And I was like, okay, bye Google. I don't want to be drinking from your knowledge. And which was funny because as I opened the word to pray, I ran into Exodus 15 from verse 22. It speaks about how after they had crossed the Red Sea for like 3 days, they'd been thirsty, like super thirsty. So when they had thirst, they start crying like, "Yo, Nick, hook us up, Moses, Nick," you know. And it says they ran into a spring of water, but it was super super bitter, and thus they couldn't drink from it. And that had me thinking, about how even when I went to Google and the information I found there, wasn't information that I wanted to drink from or to take in. And, the chapter reads on, they found a place called Elam where there were springs, etc., etc. Read more down that chapter, you find they speak about how Moses struck a rock and water came out, as God was teaching them obedience. I think, though, what really, really spoke to me and what resonates with me and that what I want to share with you today is, what waters do you have in your life? What waters are you drinking from? Because it's easy when something appears like what you need, when water appears to be that which you need, but it tastes your corner, is bitter, and it's not something that can sustain you. The same way, like your friendships, what do your friendships look like? They might look like genuine friendships but do they really edify in your life? Do they give you value? Do they help build you? That's the same way it works, not just in friendships, but the things that you're doing with your life. What is the condition of that water? So I think this afternoon for me it's literally about reflection on saying we find ourselves are surrounded by a lot and lot of people, and we really need to take in not just who the people are, but what kind of waters are they? Are they bitter waters that when we drink from we become bitter? Are they waters that are good for us? Will they edify and allow us to continue in our journey? And even as we introspect, we must introspect what has been spoken to us. Because for me, when Google was like, "You are dying," you have some weird condition, I refuse to believe that. And sometimes you need to refuse the water that the world offers you. You need to refuse the kind of friendships that the world offers you. You need to refuse, the kind of positions and places that the world gives you, because in them they're not places that are for you. And just walk in the truth of God and God's word. So the same way that God made a provision in the desert, I'm praying that he makes a provision for you in your life, that he is able to separate and help you separate what waters are bitter and what waters are good, what waters are dirty and what waters are clean. Even from those who've tasted and have become, who've died somewhere, somehow from bitter water. My prayer for you is that God rejuvenate you and he restore you by giving you new waters, giving you new people that will flow and allow for a flow that is new and that will restore you in your life. Have an amazing day, and I hope you're feeling a lot better than I was this morning.